Hey everyone, it is Coach Jeff from Team prsfit, and today is May 18th, 2011. It is day 10 of my 2-week prep phase going into my 16-week training in an effort to qualify for National Long Course Championships in September. Coach Diane can't be here today. She's off visiting some relatives in the southern part of the state. So as you can tell, the production quality is probably down a little bit from what we normally do. But anyway, Coach Diane had me scheduled to do an hour and 15-minute run today. Had a little bit of an insomnia issue last night, so I didn't get a lot of sleep. But nevertheless, I got up this morning. It's kind of rainy and snowy here in the mountains, so I got my run in. Got out there, got the hour and 15-minute zone 2 run in. Got about 9 miles in the hour and 15 minutes, so feeling pretty good. It says to me that my pace is really coming down in my lower heart rate zones, or my pace is going up a little bit in my lower heart rate zones. Is what I meant to say. I'm getting some of the pace ability back already, which is a good thing. Legs are feeling good, especially my ankle is feeling really good. It's probably about 98% now. That's good. Head cold's clearing up a little bit. So overall, feeling pretty good. Next week we start the real focus 16 weeks period in, and that's kind of the reason why we did this little base building phase, to emphasize the importance of establishing that aerobic base and getting a big aerobic base as you're going into a difficult training season, getting ready for a race. The bigger that aerobic base is, the stronger your slow twitch fibers will be, and the less chance of overuse injuries you may have. The other thing that I did today when I finished was a little bit of a strength routine. Coach Diane and I both really believe in strength. Strength not only can increase performance, it has a huge benefit, and that benefit is it strengthens the muscles and the ligaments and the tendons that support the joints. And again, really drastically can cut down on the chance of overuse injuries and increase performance, by as much as 2.5%, depending on the individual. So, focused strength training for what you're training for is very, very important, and shouldn't be ignored. You should never ignore your strength training. Diane will be happy to know that she's always very big on me practicing my drills before and after I run. It's kind of how I warm up and how I cool down. I do some nice 4-foot drills to make sure my form's right going into the run. I've been a 4-foot striker my entire life, but I still practice those drills before and after every run. And because form in late stages of races is what carries you through. Oftentimes we hear that it's form that breaks you down in the late stage. Your form breaks down in the late stage of a race. But in actuality, once you can turn that focus into good form, if you're at that late stage in a race and you're starting to be a little tired, you can focus on light, fast feet, nice, quiet feet, good turnover, reducing the impact. Those are the things that you can focus on that will carry you to the finish line and give you that little extra burst that you need at the end. So, don't think that your form's breaking down at the end of work. If you're working on your form and your form is good, if it's on the bike, if it's in the swim, if it's on the run, no matter what you're doing, if you're reinforcing that form, it's what you can fall back on at the end of a race when you start to get a little fatigued and you start to get a little tired. You can take your mind off of that fatigue and off that tiredness by focusing on your feet, turning them over. So there you have it. Today's training, a little bit of a tip for you. If you have any questions, please email Diane or I at prsfit@gmail.com. You can visit us at our website. It's www.prsfit.com. As always, be healthy, train smart, and have fun.